What is up? Welcome back, everyone, to another epic new DC Iron Studios figure. Dum, dum, dum. Well, if you've seen the thumbnail, you probably already know what it is that we're about to unbox. I've had this for a little over 2 weeks. I haven't had time, and I'm filming a bunch of videos this evening, so wish me luck. We're filming 8 videos today. Before I continue, my name is Jean-Pierre Bon Jovi. If this is the first time here, hi, how are you? I upload content every Monday religiously and sometimes on Thursday. This video will be uploaded on a Thursday. I'm so excited to share it with you. Before we continue, there is an incredible giveaway, so go check that video out and meet me right back here. And don't forget about our incredible giveaway that we're having. This is for reaching 1,000 subscribers. The moment we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will be doing this incredible giveaway, which is the 100-Acre Caper Adventure Winnie the Pooh piece. In order to be eligible to earn this giveaway, you must be subscribed to our channel. You must like our videos. And every video that you comment under and that you share, you get multiple entries. So if you share our video, you get 2 entries. And for every time that you comment on any of my videos, beginning from the months of July through once we get to the 1,000 subscribers, my goal is to get to 1,000 by the conclusion of August. Fingers crossed, with your support, we'll get there. You will be receiving an entry. So you get 2 entries for sharing the video, shared on any of your platforms, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere on social media, Instagram, and if every time you comment on any of our videos and you engage with me, you also get an entry. So this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. As you zoom in, it's one of my favorite Winnie the Pooh Jim Short pieces ever made. It's this beautiful tree bark, Winnie reaching inside the tree to gather some honey. There's the little details with the bees, and then you have his best friends, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore, all supporting him on this venture. It is absolutely adorable, and I can't wait for someone to earn this. So may the odds forever be in your favor, and let's get back to our video. And again, don't forget to subscribe below and hit that bell to get notified every time I come with new content. Super duper 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 excited for this. I'm beyond ecstatic for this because I've ordered Catwoman, which is in here. Penguin is expected to arrive sometime around March, February. And I've ordered the new Batman. And I've been really contemplating on getting... I'm not contemplating. I want it. I just don't want to pay $1,000 for the Bruce Wayne, the Batman 1989 Bruce Wayne with the Batmobile, with the Batcave. I really want that piece, but it's just like I can't come across like paying $1,000. If I can get it for $800 free shipping, or with shipping $800, I can do that. $1,000 in my experience seems a bit too steep for that piece. But without further ado, let's go ahead and showcase this bad girl. So let's go ahead and unbox this piece. Now, many of you have probably already watched my tweeter head, Selena Kyle from Batman Returns, Michelle Pfeiffer. This is from the same movie from Batman Returns. This is the Iron Studios 1/10 version of that same movie piece. It's a completely different pose, of course. So yeah. Now I will say she actually shipped on time. She wasn't delayed, as usually with Iron Studios, they're the absolute worst. I get my stuff 2 months, a month and a half after any Sideshow Collectible ships out their shipment. So surprisingly, it wasn't I didn't get this too late. I did get it like a month after most people did receive it. And again, this is the Catwoman the Catwoman 1/10 Batman Returns piece. Something to know also about this piece is the price point. So this one was a little under $145 was the retail value, and shipping was $16.90. All right, so it comes beautifully packaged from Iron Studios, and it comes again in another box with the description of what's in the inside. Now, I personally do not keep these boxes; I do dispose of them. But if you are looking to resell in the future, you may want to keep it because it's going to protect the art box. Yes. So here we have it. So as we zoom in on the art box, I have to say I like this art box a whole lot better than the Tweeterhead one. I didn't care for that one at all. You have that laminated, glossy Selena Kyle. I love the color, the black and that midnight blue. It's that like purple blue. It's beautiful. Standard Iron Studios art box, which now this is the new standard. All their pieces have been coming like this. I love that you can see her full pose in the back, and at the very top it has the Batman Returns logo, also laminated on the bottom. There you have it. These are limited edition. They do not have a size run. That's typical with Iron Studios, not unless it's a large piece that they're making. Those are the only pieces that they actually add a size run to. They no longer add size runs to their 1/10 scale pieces. There you have it. And then here we have it. Usually one side says top, one side says bottom. It doesn't. So I'm just going to presume that the smaller side is, the smaller styrofoam is the top. And open it very gently. As I mentioned before in my previous video, y'all know I'm obsessed. Anything Michelle Pfeiffer, Selena Kyle, her rendition of Selena Kyle in Catwoman as Catwoman is my jam. Yeah, I opened it incorrectly, by the way. It is my jam. That's supposed to go there, but anyway, it doesn't say top or bottom. The chunkier side, the chunkier box, goes that you open it from that way up. And it'll say Iron Studios on it, the bottom side. That's the side upward. I opened it the wrong way. Want to be mindful of that. You can open it and spills and your piece is damaged. Now, before we dive into this, I just wanted to share why I'm obsessed with her so much. And I mentioned this in my previous video, and she single-handedly, she put Catwoman on the map. She did. There's Julie Newmar, Eartha Kitt, and then you have Michelle Pfeiffer. And I just leave it at that. And Michelle Pfeiffer, which she was able to create this darkness to her, there was this sense of just eeriness and someone who has been tormented and disturbed. And yet she was a vixen in the film. She was sexy. She was seductive. She was mysterious. She was lost. And there was so much depth to her. She could have had her own, literally her own movie. And at the end of the film, she's still alive. She only lost 8 lives. So we never got to see more of that, and I wish we would have from Tim Burton, because in my experience, the best Batman movie ever made is Batman Returns. And so she will forever be my favorite depiction of a comic book hero villain into a live movie. And I mentioned that before, and I just can't stress that enough. There is no other actor or actress that can do what she did. And so that's why I collect her, and the only reason why I'm collecting the Batman 1989 and Batman Returns figures is strictly because of her. The movie was it was iconic. It was such a huge pop culture reference in the early 90s, and I grew up on it. I was like, what, 3, 4 when the movie came out? So enough about that. Let's dive into this piece. So the bottom the base just says Batman Returns, Catwoman Iron Studios. As you zoom in, nothing too special about that. And then you have the base. So let's discuss this base. I have to tell you, I've seen reviews on this. I'm not impressed with the base. The base is solid. It's a solid base. But I would have loved to have seen her on top of a rooftop, or seen her at the Max Shrek's mall, seen her at the rooftop scene where she basically killed. She's the accomplice in killing the chick with the pageant chick in that scene. I really wish so much could have been done with this. And what we get here is like this brick detailing, which looks fine. The brick detailing looks fine, and then you get this broken color like pillar, and then you get some like it's almost like some steps leading into something. But what scene is this from? If you know what scene in the movie this is from, let me know. But I can't recall. I don't recall this pose. I don't recall this at all. Even if it was the alleyway where we first see her in her costume, that would have been epic, and we didn't get that. So, it's unfortunate. So I am going to be honest, I don't care for this base. The base on the tweeter head, again, is far better. And both of these pieces just came out at the same time from two different studios. You have the tweeter head version and you have the Iron Studios. Literally launched at the same time. What are the chances of that? All right, so I'm observing this piece. The next piece we have here is a proximity piece, and it is Miss Kitty. Some call her Isis. The cat's name is not Isis, it's Miss Kitty. And we don't even know if it's Miss Kitty, but Isis is the reference to the animated 90s animated Batman series. And so this is what we would presume is her home cat. And being that this cat is in an alleyway and it's not in her home, I don't think it's her home cat. But people like to, collectors and people like to put a name on them, and or you can say it's Miss Kitty or Isis. It doesn't matter. It's a black cat. I will say the black cat has this tongue, and the tongue is beautiful. It's this glossy tongue, and it's licking itself. The size on it is scaled appropriately. What I don't care about it are the eyes. The eyes are pitch black. You're not going to be able to see it as you zoom in here, but the eyes are just pitch black. And they're like this high gloss versus like yellow or green eyes. I don't understand that. I think it's done poorly. It's like an afterthought. It's like, let's put a cat there, but let's not give the cat enough loving. I do love the scale in the cat. I love the texture of the cat. I love the tongue. I don't care for the face. The eyes, the face sculpt is not great. It is magnetized, and it's a strong magnet, and it goes right here on the top of this stair. And the last piece we have is Catwoman, and it's I believe it's just one piece. She does not come with any separate pieces. Now, before I start speaking and share her, I am going to observe her. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, come through. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen, based on this art box, and based on a lot of the videos I've seen, I'm going to be honest with you. It just, the portrait, I was like, there's no freaking way. There's no way the portrait's not going to be that great compared to the tweeter head, which I think is perfection. Let me tell you, this is perfect. For a 1/10, and we know that from Iron Studios already, but holy shit, this is amazing. I mean, it captures her greenish eyes. It captures her pupils are glossed with paint. Her brows are done beautifully. Her skin is translucent as it is in the film. She has that red matte lipstick. As for the latex of the costume, I will go ahead and say that I love the latex feel of this piece a lot. And now again, this is like it's almost like it is I mean, in the film they used latex, that's what she was wearing, but it was made out of that vinyl leather, I forget what you call that. But it looks amazing. I have to say I love it. Obviously, do I love, and the stitching is very iconic, true to the movie. I mean, the stitching is right on track. Overall, the one thing that I'm noticing is that her head is not as glossy. So as the latex is shiny on her bodysuit, not the mask. The mask is a little bit more matted. That's my only thing I'm noticing that's kind of taking me away from this. Is that her mask is not as shiny as her outfit. Then she's holding a whip. The whip has this leather-like detail here, which I can appreciate. And then it just is going around her. It's kind of stiff down here, and then it has literally this faux material here. And throughout this, you have this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful detailing of the whip. It's this rope-like detailing, which I like that mixed media. You have two components of mixed media here. You have at the edge of the whip and at the top here with the leather. It's awesome. Now, one other thing I noticed are her nails. Now, as you know, the 1/4 scale tweeter head captured her nails incredibly. I did notice this from before. You can tell the distinction of her nails, but it's a little sloppy and it's not as detailed. They are painted silver. I saw another person do a video of it and I couldn't really tell, but I will tell you there is a massive distinction from the leather latex and the nails. You could definitely tell. I wish they were a little bit more silver, just a little bit more silver. I will say the color's a little off. It's more of a gunmetal versus if it were just a little bit more silver, they would pop up more, especially on a 1/10 piece. You need it to pop a little bit more. But nevertheless, it's beautiful. And you can tell there are different textures each nail, but the detailing is very, very, very vague. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead now and peg her in. She has a peg here. Oh, and one last thing I noticed about this as well as I was observing her is that her bottom heel, unlike the tweeter head version, her bottom heel is actually ribbed and textured. So it has that rib, it has that shoe detailing, that support, versus the tweeter head did not. And that was my only setback with that. And so I'm glad this one does have that. Her boots also look amazing. Again, I can't quite remember what her boots looked like in the film. If they had rivets or if they had different color, if they were just flat black, but they look great. The one other thing is that her boots in the film were more matted. These are not identical to the film. These are more of that pleather vinyl type texture, and this is not accurate to the movie. That's one other thing. Her corset looks great. Her corset looks amazing in the back. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and peg her in. This is going to be a little challenging here. Her peg is very odd. It's just a circle. Perfect. You want to be very gentle because normally the pegs on these pieces are squared. This one is a circle. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. Let's zoom in again and let's have a more in-depth experience of this piece. So we'll do a slow 380. I have to say I do love the fact that that pleather, that vinyl latex costume, how it just it's so brilliant against the column. It's absolutely beautiful, the contrast. She really is the focal point of this piece. It's not the base at all. Her face is incredibly impeccable. The way right now my light is reflecting her as well. Oh, she looks amazing. She really does look amazing. For the price, $145, I think this is an incredible, incredible piece. And honestly, it's worth it. I know there's so many other ways you can purchase her. They have figurines with articulation. There's dolls of her. This is just a great addition to those Michelle Pfeiffer collectors who just love her and want to have her rendition of Catwoman in their collection. It's definitely a must-have. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. I have to say, I thought I was going to be disappointed with the face because her face looks really chubby. She has a really chubby face in all the photos I've seen, and even in the videos, but up close in person, it's far from the truth. She is absolutely impeccable. This is amazing. Based just on base alone, the fact that her head's a little matted and her nails are not more prevalent in this piece, and there's no more detail in her nails, which made her so iconic. And the fact that the cat's eyes are not yellow or green, like, come on. And they're just flat black. I have to say, I mean, if I had to give this piece, like, if I had to rate it out of a 10, I give it a 7.5. Because there's a little too much going on there. There's 4 key components that I'm not a fan of. And again, that's her mask, her nails, the base, and the cat's eyes. And there you have it. That is the Iron Studios 1/10 scale Michelle Pfeiffer as Selena Kyle as Catwoman. Batman Returns collectible. I really hope you appreciate this video. Stay tuned for a whole lot more content. We have a lot of the X-Men Iron Studios that we're filming. I filmed a video of 4 of them, and then I literally, after I edited the video, I guess I deleted it. So I'm going to be doing each piece individually like this in quick little 10-minute videos, similar to this one. So I'm really excited to bring that to you all. Stay amazing, stay blessed, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.